is all I'm wanting to look at. It's been many.
Mom, you called me.
Yes, my dear. I hope you were not busy inside.
I was in the bedroom with Johnson, but he wasn't giving me attention, so don't worry.
He allowed you into his bedroom when Lovette is not around? Wow, that is good news. Don't worry, my dear. Very soon we will have a reason to be happy.
Thank you, Mom. So do you want me to do something for you?
Not really. I want to tell you that since my son has been proving stubborn, I have come up with a solution.
What could that be?
Angela, you know that getting pregnant is the only way Johnson will give up and start seeing you as his wife, and that will make him happy.
Yes, Mom. Getting pregnant is not the problem, but he's not making any move. I know he will love me once I get pregnant for him.
Good. So I want us to force him into sleeping with you. I mean, we will drug him, make him weak, and put him in the act.
You want to drug him? Isn't that too extreme?
Lower your voice. I don't want him to hear you.
But Mom, he will not be happy if he finds out his own mother drugged him just to make him sleep with me.
And what we tell him? Don't worry yourself, Angela. Leave everything to me. Just do as I say and you will become his favorite wife.
Okay, Mom.
Oscar, is everything okay? You haven't said anything to me ever since you came. You have been moody.
Sorry about that. I have not been feeling too well recently, so I would like to go home and rest.
If you didn't want to stay long, then why did you come in the first place? You know I didn't see you throughout yesterday, and I missed you.
You missed me? Wow, this is the first time I'm hearing you say you missed me. You couldn't come visit me.
I was really busy yesterday. At least I called and told you how I felt.
I guess you were also busy 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Yes, I was really busy 2 days ago.
I can see. You were busy gracing Charles' bed, and then you come back here and sent me a text message telling me how much you love and miss me.
How did you find out?
Nothing is hidden under the sun, Cynthia. Yes, I know you already told me you don't love me. You just want to use me to get over Charles. But I didn't expect this.
No, Oscar, please don't say that. I deeply regret my actions. My intention was not to sleep with him. I wanted to get my things and leave.
So, what happened to you barging into the house and going straight to where your stuffs were? Getting them and leaving the house without listening to any word from him?
That was what I wanted to do, but he locked the door and hid the keys. There was no way I would have escaped.
I am really disappointed, Cynthia.
Deborah, I've been calling you for a while now, but you've been quiet.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't hear you.
This one you are still on bed since this time. Is everything okay with you?
I think I have malaria. You know, it's been a long time I treated malaria and typhoid.
How do you feel?
I'm having malaria symptoms. Mom, can you please go to the pharmacy nearby and get me some drugs?
First of all, you've not eaten anything since morning. The breakfast I kept for you is already cold.
I don't have appetite to eat anything. All I want to do is to stay in the bed the whole of today. I am too weak to stand up.
So this malaria came without giving you any sign. Are you sure it is malaria? Deborah, did you sleep with anybody in my absence?
God forbid. How could I do something like that, even with all the things you have taught me?
Okay, get up. Let's go to the hospital for checkup. Because I don't understand this sudden malaria. Let's go and run some tests.
That is the problem. Problem is that I can't even stand up. Talk more of walking. Just get me the malaria drugs. When I feel better, we can go to the hospital.
Okay, I will dish out your food and keep on the dining table. Please, try as much as possible to finish it so you can take the drugs.
Okay, Mom.
I'll be right back.
Felicia, thank God you are home. I had to rush down here to see you.
Good evening, dear. This one he came to see me unexpectedly. I hope there is no problem.
There is a little problem. My mom wants to take me to the hospital to run some tests on me. I am really scared.
What did you do this time around that will make her think you did anything? And besides, you haven't slept with Michael yet, right?
It was just once.
And you didn't even tell me. Only God knows how many things you have kept from me.
I wanted to tell you, but I figured there was no need. But now I am scared. My mom will find out.
Relax. Why does she want to take you to the hospital?
I have been sick since morning. My mouth feels sour. That is why I have not been able to eat anything. So she's suspecting I have slept with someone.
You have been sick. Why not go and run some tests on you to know what is wrong with you?
I know what is wrong with me. It is malaria because it's been a long time I treated it.
Don't be so naive, Deborah. Go and run the test to know how deep the malaria is. And don't forget to run a pregnancy test on yourself too.
Are you insinuating I am pregnant?
I didn't say you are pregnant. There is nothing wrong in being sure.
Okay, I have to hurry back home. My mom went to buy some malaria drugs for me, but I sneaked to your house and I'll return home after the test.
Okay then. Let me know whatever is written on the results. I'm sure you will get the result today.
Okay.
Lovette, why did you lock the kitchen? Where is the key to that kitchen?
Which kitchen? Is it the kitchen your mother-in-law built for you? If you need a kitchen, tell her to build one for you.
What nonsense is that? What right do you have to lock that kitchen? This is my husband's house and I have every right to do whatever I want here.
My darling, you don't have any right to do whatever you want here. Only right you have is the room my husband assigned to you.
Just look at you, boldly calling your husband after so many atrocities you did in the past. If I were you, I would cover my face in shame.
I always love it when you use that word past. Tell me what makes us different. Have you ever slept with someone that is not your husband? Have you ever asked the man you slept with for money? Then my dear, that is still prostitution.
You are just looking for a way to make yourself feel good. Cheap prostitute with no shame.
The only difference between us is that you didn't stand on the highway. The fact remains that you also slept with a man that is not your husband and you asked him for money.
I demand for that key, else you won't like what I will do.
You will not do anything, Angela. I am not your mate. If not because of my mother-in-law wants to humiliate me, someone like you will be referring to me as Auntie Lovett.
In your dreams, now I see why your prostitute mother almost died in abject poverty with your pauper father.
Don't you dare mention my parents.
You slapped me?
And I will slap you again if you mention my parents.
Just let's go home now. Lovett has beaten more than she can chew and I cannot take it anymore.
What nonsense is this? Who gave you the address to my company?
Your mother gave it to me before she traveled because she knows how troublesome your wife can be. She gave it to me so I can always run to you for help.
Are you out of your mind? Does this place look like a place for family problems to be solved? This is an office for business, for God's sake.
I don't care. You need to come back home now and settle this problem, else I'll beat Lovett and disfigure her face.
You will do no such thing. The day you lay your hands on my wife, I will make sure you go back to your house from the police cell.
Why are you being biased? You can't even ask what she did to me.
What did she do to you?
She slapped me.
I wish she had blinded your eyes in the process. I will have to query her when I get home. She should have left some marks on your face, so I will know she did a great job.
What is that supposed to mean, Johnson? I am also your wife, yet you treat me this way.
I am married to just one woman. I don't know who you are married to. I know you insulted Lovett before she slapped you. Next time you insult her, I will make sure she uses his kitchen knife to pull out your eyes.
You are so heartless.
God, why me? What have I done to myself? How did this even happen? I slept with Michael just once, and the pregnancy results showed I am 2 weeks pregnant. How? Why is my own case different? So many people are involved in this sexual affair several times without getting pregnant. But first time I said I should also try it, now I am pregnant. How will I tell my mother? How will I even say it? Now she will know how all this while I have been lying to her. Oh God, I am finished. I don't even know what punishment she will give me. What should I do now? And I can't get rid of this child because I am scared of abortion. It might take my life in the process. I just wish I can turn back time. I swear, I would rather stay in this house all alone than accept to spend the night with Michael. I have to tell Michael about this first before I make any decision. After all, he's responsible for the pregnancy.
My dear, I am so sorry for coming late. Please don't be offended. You know you called me suddenly that you want to see me.
Michael, please, I am not interested in these excuses. Have a seat. I have something very important to tell you.
With the look on your face, I know what you want to say is really serious. What is it, my love?
I am pregnant.
You are what?
Yes, you heard me right, Michael. I am pregnant and you are responsible for the pregnancy, in case you want to deny.
Why would I deny the pregnancy when I know I am responsible? Come on, I was just shocked to hear the news considering the fact that it was just once.
So how long does it take before one gets pregnant? Please, we need to find a way out of this.
Find a way out of what? Don't tell me you want to get rid of that baby.
Of course not. Abortion is the last thing on my mind. I just wish I am not pregnant.
Don't say that. Children are gifts from God. Do you know how many people are praying for the fruit of the womb?
Yes, they are gifts from God, but we got it in a wrong way. We should have been married first. I am really scared, Michael.
You are scared of what exactly? Your mother? I want to marry you, Deborah, and this is the right time for me to see your mother.
Do you think she will agree to us being together?
For the sake of this child, she has to agree.
Cynthia, I have been knocking but no response from you. I had to check if the door was open.
I'm sorry about that. My mind is not here at all. I didn't know someone was knocking. How far now?
I'm fine, dear. Why are your eyes swollen? Have you been crying?
No, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. How about you? How are you doing? I hope your mother-in-law is not giving trouble.
You don't have to cover up, Cynthia. Obviously, you're not fine. What happened to you? Is that by your fiancé again?
I am no longer with him. We ended the relationship 3 weeks ago. I am with someone else now.
Oh, so you finally summoned up the courage to end it with him. No wonder you're here crying. It's hurt so much, especially when you love the person.
It is not even about him. I swore never to be like Charles, but it turned out that I'm like him after all.
What do you mean?
Someone else is interested in me, and I said yes to him. I went to Charles's house to get my things, only for me to end up in his bed.
Oh, that's bad. That doesn't still make you like him. Let's treat it like it was a mistake. Then you try as much as possible to stay away from him.
The point is that my new man found out about it and he's really angry with me. I feel dirty about myself.
Don't feel that way, dear. These things happen sometimes. You should blame it on your ex and not yourself.
I just hope Oscar will forgive me.
Stop crying, dear. He will come around.
Angela, what is it again this afternoon? Why can't you allow me to have peace in this house?
What are you trying to say, Johnson? Am I the one that doesn't give you peace, or it is that your barren wife?
I hope if she beats you up again, like last time, you won't run to me seeking for revenge.
She will beat you. I am only respecting her in this house because of you. Else I would have dealt it out.
Angela, you are so funny. You have forgotten that my mother is your strength in this house. Now that my mother has traveled, I bet you that Lovett can pull off your tongue and you will do nothing about it.
Then let her try it.
The only difference between the two of you is that you are a village champion, while Lovett has lived all her life here in the city, so she's more civilized.
Stop insulting me, Johnson.
Well, I'm not insulting you. I'm only stating the obvious. If you have a problem with what I just said, please leave.
Lovett has locked the kitchen ever since Mama left. Tell her to give me the keys to that kitchen. That is also my kitchen.
First of all, never you refer to my mother as Mama. And secondly, you do not have rights to use that kitchen. Go and take permission from Lovett. If she says no, then there is nothing I can do.
You are the owner of this house. Tell her to give me that key.
I'm the owner of this house, but the kitchen belongs to her. Even my mother has no rights in my wife's kitchen. So go and take permission from her.
Deborah, you seem to be disappearing and appearing in this house. Where have you been?
I went to get some malaria drugs. It seems you were taking too much time, so I had to go alone.
What are you saying? I got you malaria drugs since yesterday and you took them. So which other malaria drugs are you talking about? You were in this house yesterday. I'm talking about today.
Oh yes, that's true. It's today. I went to the laboratory near our house. The headache refused to stop, so I had to go and meet them in case there is something else I need to take.
So what did they say? But you took so long. You came back just this evening after leaving the house since in the morning.
Yes, when I got there, the sickness became worse, so they showed me a place to rest for the moment.
It's okay. I saw you vomiting outside a few minutes ago. Has the malaria gotten to that point?
Yes. You know, it's been a long time I treated malaria, so it has been in my body and has caused more harm.
Is that so? Alright, then let me change up so we can go to the hospital for checkup.
Checkup for what again? It has already been confirmed that I am suffering from malaria.
Yes, we know it's malaria, but to be on the safe side, I have to take you to the hospital to run some pregnancy tests and virginity tests. Then we can proceed to know how deep the malaria is.
Okay, Mom, I'll be waiting for you.
You want to cry?
No, I think the headache is becoming too much.
Okay, let me quickly change up so we can go.
Felicia, I am finished. My life has been turned upside down.
Look at this one. Why are you sitting on the floor? Do you think what is happening to you is what's making you shout this way?
You have no idea what is going on. I don't even know what to do.
What else would make you act this way if not your mom? I know she's about to give another punishment.
Felicia, I am pregnant. I am 2 weeks pregnant. I found out when I went to the hospital for tests.
You are pregnant. Indeed, you are finished. Is your mom aware of this?
No, she is not. But sooner or later, she will be aware. She wants to take me to the hospital for checkup, but I had to run away. She wants me to go for a pregnancy test.
Child, this is trouble. But how could you be so careless? Why didn't you tell me you spend the night with my hair? I would have given you something to prevent the pregnancy.
I didn't know it is possible to get pregnant for the very first time of sleeping with a man.
So what do you intend to do now? I hope Michael is not aware, so I can get rid of this pregnancy for you.
Michael is already aware and he wants to marry me, but I don't know how my mom will react to this.
Why did you tell him before me? We would have solved this problem, even without letting anyone else know.
Because I knew you would tell me to abort the child. I don't want to abort the child and I don't want to keep it. I am just confused.
You have already told Michael, so you have to keep it. And since you ran away from the house, you have to stay with me for some time.
Cynthia,
Oscar, you finally came to see me. I have been calling you for days ever since you left.
I am sorry. I was carried away with the heartbreak. The fact that you used it to mock me pained me a lot, but I am okay now.
It's okay. I understand how you feel. If I were in your shoes, I would have done the same thing. I am really sorry for my action.
It's okay there. Let's put it in the past and move ahead. I missed you so much. I have to postpone some things just to come see you.
I missed you too. Now I am convinced I am in love with you. I no longer want to use you to get over Charles.
Are you sure about this? And you are sure nothing will ever make you go back to him?
Nothing at all. You are the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. The short period I have been with you, you have shown me what true love is.
Will you marry me, Cynthia? Let's start a family together. I promise to cherish you as long as we are together.
Yes, I will marry you, Oscar. You don't even need to ask. I'm just so happy I decided to give you a chance to be my friend.
After all the torture, you refused to even look at my face. But today, we are engaged. Thank God I didn't give up.
Have a seat. Let me get you something to drink. You know it's been a while we spent time with each other.
Yes, dear, but I want to take you to somewhere very important. Don't worry, you'll like it.
Okay, dear. Let me get my handbag.
Welcome, Mom.
Thank you, my dear. Why is the house so quiet? Where is everybody? I mean Johnson and his barren wife.
Johnson has gone to work while Lovett is still sleeping. I missed you so much. Only God knows what I have passed through in the hands of those two people ever since you traveled.
What did they do to you? Did Lovett maltreat you?
She maltreated me right from the day you left, and the annoying part is that Johnson is always supporting her.
How dare she maltreat you? That girl is tempting me to see what I can do. I hope you have been eating well.
Eating well for where? She is the only one that makes use of the kitchen, and she serves my food on the dining whenever she's done cooking. After that, she locks the kitchen.
She locks the kitchen in my son's house. Does she know how Johnson built this house?
That was what I was trying to explain to Johnson, but he shut me up and support her actions.
It's okay, my dear. Don't worry, they will not maltreat you anymore. This is your husband's house, and you have a stay here as well.
Welcome, Mom.
I came with the substance I told you about. Don't worry, after Johnson is drugged and he sleeps with you, you will be the madam of this house.
Thank you, Mom.
As for that Lovett, she has to tell me why she maltreated you in my absence. Lovett, didn't you hear when I came back? Or you're trying to play the role of the madam of the house?
Welcome, ma. Sorry I didn't hear when you came back. I was sleeping. How was your trip?
Why won't you sleep? My son is out there hustling and killing himself to make you happy, and all you can do is eat, spend his money recklessly and sleep, without showing any proof of your union with him.
Welcome, ma. I know it won't be easy enduring all the pain and humiliation now that you're back.
Why won't I humiliate you? Tell me just one reason why I won't humiliate you. Your mate have already given birth to 10 children, yet you can't give my son even one child.
Sorry about that.
Angela told me you locked this kitchen in my son's house. Why would you do that?
Because it is my kitchen, and Angela is a stranger. I can't give a stranger that privilege to enter my kitchen. I can be poisoned.
Just be grateful to God you are not close to me, else I would have given you a resounding slap.
Sorry, ma.
My friend, get up from that bed and get Angela something to eat. You will be the one to serve her until the end of today.
Okay, ma.
Whatever she wants to eat, she will tell you and you will prepare it for her. Understood?
Yes, ma.
Now move.
Deborah, are you still sitting here? Do you even have a good sleep at all? You have been here all through the night.
How will I have a good sleep when I am in this mess? I know my mother is looking for me by now. Where will I tell her I went to?
Yes, I know you feel very bad about this, but the deed has been done already. You cannot keep sucking like this forever. You need to summon up courage and do the right thing.
And what is the right thing? Keeping this pregnancy or aborting it?
You have already made your decision to keep it. No matter what I say, it won't change your mind.
Yes, it will change my mind because I am against killing of an innocent child. I will accept whatever punishment my mother gives to me as long as this pregnancy is safe.
What if she disowns you?
I don't think it will get to that point. My mother loves me. I am sure she will find a place in her heart to forgive me.
Don't forget who your mother is. She is heartless and she hardly forgives you when you do minor things. Is it the one she will forgive easily?
I don't know what to say, Felicia, because I am confused. I don't know what will happen when she finds out.
It's okay. I want to go to the market now. I have already made breakfast for you. Please try and eat, no matter how small.
Okay. Please, when you return, call Michael. Tell him to come to the house. I left my phone in the process of running away.
I will call him now before I get to the market. Charles, are you at home? This one that the house is so quiet. Well, it is still early in the morning. Maybe he is still asleep. Let me quickly say hi to him before I head to the market.
Felicia, what are you doing here?
Charles, what is this? Who is this woman with you on the bed?
How many times have I told you to always call me before coming to my house? Why did you have to barge into my bedroom like this?
Is this the explanation you are supposed to give to me? I will ask you again. Who is this woman on your bed?
It's none of your business. I don't come to your house without informing you. I give you my spare key so you can always come here and cook for me, not for you to come whenever you like.
You shameless man. I caught you in bed with another woman and all you could say is this.
You shameless woman, how dare you lay your filthy hands on me? Don't you have respect for your men in your family?
Charles, how could you? You told me you have changed. Why aren't you satisfied with just me alone?
Only you can't possess everything I want. Men are polygamous in nature. I can be with as many women as I want as long as I can take care of them.
I didn't expect this from you. No wonder my instinct keeps telling me to see you before going to the market.
And you followed your instinct. Whose loss is it?
You think you are better. There are more better men than you, so get lost.
Baby, I love you.